Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Matt. Welcome back to day 2 of hopefully 363 more videos on this channel during the year of 2021. If you are coming here from yesterday's video, or if you're new, welcome. Today I'm just going to talk about what my goals are for the month of January. Some of these things are going to continue hopefully beyond January, but these are the goals that are specific, measurable, attainable goals for specifically the month of January. I picked the following goals just because these are things that I want to improve in my life. Some of them are a little strange, but I'll explain them as I go. So there's a lot, but as I said yesterday, structure is really important for me. So having a lot of goals has proven over the last year to be something that is beneficial, not having just one goal that I try to accomplish over the course of a month or a year or whatever. So today we're going to be talking about 7 different goals that I've got for myself for the month of January. Starting off with number 1, I have a lot of cats. And at 7:15 each morning, my alarm goes off, waking me from my blissful sleep to go feed my hungry little creatures. Usually what happens prior to 2021 is I feed them, I slog back to bed, I fall asleep, and I wake up an hour or two later depending on the day. This year, starting today already, I'm waking up at 7:15 and staying awake. And some of my other goals integrate into that. So goal number 1, wake up at 7:15 and stay awake. So goal number 2, as soon as I wake up, I'm brewing myself a pot of tea. And specifically, I'm boiling myself water to pour into a cup with flavored tea. Part of the motivation for this is that I drink a lot of energy drinks, I drink a lot of diet soda, and I want to cut back on that. And my assumption is if I can swap it out for a different type of beverage, and specifically one that doesn't have sugar, it does have caffeine, which I like, but one that doesn't have sugar, maybe I can put up with that. Maybe that's something I can do with the rest of my life. So today I've had 3 teas so far. It's almost 5 o'clock. I've had a lot of tea, but it's been good. So what I've had are just things that I picked up from Target. One is a chai tea latte. The other is a green matcha or maca with varying amounts of caffeine, and those have been good. After drinking my hot cup of tea, I read my Bible, which is the habit that I want to be better at. I'm good at reading my Bible intermittently. I'm good at reading larger chunks of my Bible, but I want to be better at reading my Bible every day. So today I started and I read the entirety of 2 Corinthians as soon as I woke up in the morning. After doing both of those things, I have a period of time where I pray. It only was like 5 minutes today, but hopefully by doing it over the course of the month, that's also a habit that I get better at doing for a longer duration of time. But I'm okay with 5 minutes as a starting point. And then following prayer, I do 5 minutes of guided meditation using the Headspace app. If you're not familiar with it, it's a mindfulness-based meditation app. I think it actually has a lot of different forms of meditation, but I like mindfulness. And as a result, you can choose the duration of time you want. So today I did two sessions of 5 minutes each. I've got one more session that I'm going to do later tonight. And for me, meditation is helpful just to clear my head and kind of de-stress and recognize what my body and my brain are feeling, because that's not something that I necessarily do great on my own. After that, I've got a journal, which is also tied to mindfulness. It's really just trying to track how I'm feeling, what I'm doing throughout the day, morning, midday, and evening. And I've done that twice so far. And then finally, and this is the big one, 2 more. Both of them are exercise related. Exercise is something that I've really gotten on top of over the last year, improving healthy habits just generally. But over the summer of 2020, I really fell in love with cycling, riding my bike. What started as just a little hybrid, I ended up buying a road bike, and I maxed out at 63-ish miles last year in a single ride. So this year, my goal isn't to do necessarily, or at least for the month of January, not to do as many long rides, but to do 20 miles a day for the entire month of January. So this morning when I did that, it was 36 degrees outside when I was awake in the morning. It was very cold in Texas, but I hopped up on my bike, went out in the cold, ran through some puddles with my bike, and It was very cold. But this is just day one. I think it's going to get better from here with a lot of the forecast looking warmer in the coming weeks. Finally, the other fitness-related goal is to use Apple's Fitness Plus app that they have, usually to do yoga, but to do any form of exercise every day for the course of the month. And so all that taken together, all those different goals, Bible reading, waking up early, drinking tea, going on 20-mile bike rides, doing Fitness Plus, prayer, meditation, and journaling, are all things that I'm going to record what that process is like and try to compile them into each individual videos that are going to come out at the end of January / the beginning of February. So those are my goals. Thank you for hanging out with me. I need to work next time on making this shorter. I definitely exceeded my 4-minute goal, but that's okay. I have a lot of goals. I'm excited to hear from you down in the comments. I know yesterday I asked you to say what your goals were for 2020 or 2021. And I'm interested in continuing that conversation. So maybe this video has sparked an idea, or maybe you had an idea but you didn't comment it yesterday. Feel free to go down to the comments right now and let me know what you're thinking for the next year. So I've been Matt, looking forward to talking to you tomorrow about intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. I look forward to seeing you, chatting with you tomorrow. Bye.
Push the button.
I'm pushing the button.
Push the button.
Pushing the button.
Push the button.
I'm pushing the button.
Push the button.
Push the button.